Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Railway Empire. Railway, yeah, not railroad. I keep mixing that up. But anywho, this is not the exact same save file we left off on, unfortunately. Yesterday I got about 90% done with this chapter, and I was about an hour into a recording, and then the game locked up on me and crashed, and I had to go back. So what I did was I replayed up to about the same date, which was the summer of 1831, where we left off last time. And we're just going to continue from there. So my lines don't look exactly the same. Clearly, it's much more densely packed in here. I've got someone in New York delivering logs over here. Why don't we zoom in? And the New York line runs through Thomas Breeding here. Doesn't stop, just passes by it. Oh, you can also see that... Oh, random breakdown. You can also see that I bought large catchment zones here, so I can grab all of this stuff easy like. So the New York one just kind of comes through here. I figured out how to get the lines to snap to each other pretty nicely. So you can see they all kind of snap in here. This part kind of bugs me, though. I couldn't get these bridges to snap together, which was a pain. Which was a pain in the butt. That really changed the look of the land here. These two lines come together and they go in here, but they're not very heavily used. It's this area. Let's see, what are these two? I don't even remember. Thomas Breeding to Baltimore and Nolan Breeding to Baltimore. Oh, okay. So it's that's what it is. It's this inner line here. And then this one comes up this way to Nolan Breeding. And I've got two coming from Nolan Breeding, one into Baltimore, and then this one loops around Baltimore and goes to Washington. Ooh, connection bonus from Buffalo. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and get that going? Buffalo's got a lot of stuff in the region. I'm going to start with a normal-sized station here, right in the center of Buffalo. And what we'll do is we'll do this. I know exactly what we'll do. We are just going to drive it down here and snap them together. You know, we can do this still. It's not a big deal. We'll move that. Snap these together. And they're going to come in like this. And then they'll merge together. It's not a super heavy line, so that's not that big of a deal. And then we'll just have to fix this bit up here. We'll just have to get around the logging camp. We might be able to go 100,000. Well, it's a little cheaper to do it this way. A little cheaper to do it that way. Purchase that up. We'll get in some signals. Let's see. Ooh, I got a cat bugging me. Of course I do. Just started recording, so of course the kitty's here. Hey, buddy. You could jump up on my lap if you want, but you're going to have to do the hard work. You're going to have to do the jumping. Okay. Let's see here. There we go. Hey, bud. We'll need a supply tower. This one's already got a supply tower down here. So what we could do is plop the supply tower down this way, and then these guys will probably all snap together in this region. Just put it like outside a Buffalo. Somewhere like over here. For now, we'll just do that. There we go. Then we'll buy a train. Get a John Hancock. Set up a line between Buffalo and Pittsburgh. There we go. Cool. I wonder if the microphone just picked him up yelling at me, because the cat just screamed, because I'm not paying enough attention to him. A very cute buddy. Okay, let's see here. We can unlock another train, a John Bull, or the North American. I have no idea what the 240 stands for. Or like 040040. It's gotta be... I wonder if it's, like, which wheels are drive wheels, maybe? Or something like that? I don't know. I have no idea. I gotta do the recording and pet you, okay, bud? So let's see here. Increased number of passengers. I'm really interested in getting this faster train up, so we're going to go ahead and grab the North American.
How sweet! You have a new toy.
And we are going to manage our trains and start Buffalo to Pittsburgh. So a lot of these longer routes, Pittsburgh to Baltimore. Definitely going to upgrade these ones. Ooh, nice quarter. Buffalo to Pittsburgh we just did. Baltimore to Washington. That's a really short line. Thomas Breeding to Baltimore. These ones are pretty quick, though. Nolan Breeding to Baltimore. Nolan Breeding to Washington. New York to Baltimore. That's an important one. I think the rest are Pittsburgh to Baltimore. Yeah. That one, too. That's the second Pittsburgh to Baltimore one. Nice. It's a good section of track. And I've got two trains. You can see there's one right here and one right there doing the Pittsburgh to Baltimore route. And the way I've got it set up is that there is a stop signal in the center here, breaking up this section of track into two areas. And then in each area, I've got a bypass. So one train can move along each section, and then when they get near the same section, one of them will go to the bypass. There we go. What's he got? Got the cloth. And this is probably mostly passengers and mail. So let's see this. One of them's going to go into the bypass. Or we'll stop at the bypass. Yeah, this one's in the bypass. So this one will come through and pass him, and then the other one will continue on. I could break this up into like 3 sections to make it a little more efficient, but I think that would get a little clusterfucky. I think everything would just kind of get jumbled up. And I didn't really want to do that. But you can see it's working correctly. So I think the way you do this, if you want multiple trains on the same route, and you want them to work efficiently, you can see they'll pass, and then that one will start going again. Yeah. Is you break up the route into sections using the stop signals. And then what you do is each section needs a bypass. I think that's how that works. Now, this guy is missing equipment. Do we have we don't have a maintenance building here, and we're going to need a maintenance building here. And we don't have forgot about a supply tower right over here in the Wilson Farm. There we go. All right, so now what we're going to do is start, well, this is sugar. What does Buffalo have? It's got a meat industry, so it could definitely use the grain and the cattle over here. So let's go ahead and get Buffalo bustling. Buffalo, New York. Doot. Put in there. Robert's Estate. Plop this guy around. Kind of face him this way. Just like that. Can you buy the farms? No. Well, I mean, there are options to buy them later. How we doing on our tasks, by the way? Oh, deliver cartloads of clothing to New York. We're working on that. Alrighty. So, let's see. Do we have an open track there? That's just fine. So what we'll do is we'll just pop one of these guys in here. That simple as can be. Add on a train, add a locomotive. Just do a John Hancock. Now the cat's going nuts. He's attacking a pair of headphones, like earbuds. There. Buffalo, because there's no other. A lot of trains go to Buffalo. Oh, clicking wrong. Right there. It's gonna need a maintenance bay. It's gonna need this one's gonna need a supply tower. We got a supply tower there already. Ooh, you know what else we want? Is this there's one right here. Add on a bunch of stuff. There we go. Get all this stuff. Get Buffalo really bustling. Lines. That's what we want. Track construction. So we're going to use this one. We're going to do this one first. And let's see. How do we want to do this? I think what we'll do is we'll just crank this one directly into that route. Like that. And then we'll just merge this one together. Oh, you know what? Gonna need a set. I didn't do this very efficiently, did I? That's okay, though. Just merge these two together. Kind of like this. If I put the supply tower, like, right there, I might be able to catch both. And then, well, we can actually try that right now. Can I, if I move the supply tower up? No, I can't. So that means I'll just have to do 2 supply towers. Shame. Doesn't look great, but, I mean, it'll work. Oh, and then I'm going to need signals. Because these two kind of bloop together. Like so. There we are. And then we go train, add locomotive, John Hancock. These aren't super important lines. Except. Then we need another train, add a locomotive. Boom. Set up a rail. Rapid Creek to Buffalo. There we go. So now Buffalo is going to become kind of a boom city. It's going to get a lot of meat and a lot of food. And I'm wondering if, because we got trains coming in both sides here, if that'll become an issue later. What do we got here? Missing equipment. Missing equipment means missing a supply tower. Nice. Cool. Alright, let's see how the Buffalo lines work. So this one should stop while that one works. That's Baltimore, Ohio is best carrier. I agree. And then he's just gonna bloop out, and then this guy will go in. Yes, I will definitely bid. Hey! I'd much rather pay money than points for those thingies.
Say, are you a bit slow? I have already bid.
There we go. Drop that off. And this guy will cut. Okay, it doesn't. They don't seem to be interfering with each other, which is nice. There's probably passengers and mail going back. Oh, there's meat coming in. Well, that's good. Because that'll help Pittsburgh grow, I think. Because they got a lot of meat there. Is there any other? There is food near Pittsburgh I can truck in, try to make it a boom town. Ooh, nice.
The human body isn't designed to travel at such speeds.
Well, that's just because you're a slowpoke. I really like this this section I got up around Baltimore. It looks pretty good from the sky. It gets a little wonky up in here. I really would have preferred it if I could have snapped, if these could have all snapped together. But I tried for like 10 minutes. I just couldn't get them to work. And all those trains coming in together made me think they were all going to hit each other for a hot second. Buffalo to Pittsburgh is going...
You really should pay more attention to the maintenance of your locomotives.
Maybe you should shut your pie hole. So right now, something that would increase passengers or mail. Yeah, we can start grabbing those. Because some routes are running, like, suboptimally. So, we got meat coming in. If we truck in the corn, I think Pittsburgh will start to grow. So why don't we try... Why don't we try that? Well, we could probably build a big station out here, grab them both. Probably not do it with... Ooh, wait. Almost. So we're going to plop that guy in right in the middle there. And we're just going to... Yep, we could probably just merge it together with this line here. So what we'll do is we'll just grab... Let's grab one of the interior ones in case we need to do something else. And we'll just merge them... Well, where's the... If we merge it together before... Nah. If we merge it together right before it enters the city, and there's less waiting time. Oh, that's an easy route right there. That's an easy route to say yes to. Signals. There and there. Very easy. And this guy will need his own supply tower. We'll pop it in. Right back over here. And we do need a train over there, so add a locomotive. Set up the line between Lewis Preserve and Pittsburgh. Go ahead, do that. Let it run. I'm trying to grow Pittsburgh. Optimize the, like, the passengers and whatnot between Baltimore and kind of, like, deeper into New York State here. And we're still just waiting on one more load of clothing to go to New York. Did we not? Are we not just... Is this train just not bringing clothing? So this guy's bringing passengers and lumber from New York to Baltimore, which is fine. What is he bringing out of Baltimore? I'm thinking they're just not getting the... maybe there's too many passengers or something on that line. They're just not handling it. I could add it would be a bit of a task, but I could add a second train onto the Baltimore to New York route. Well, let's see what they do. So that's this one right here. It's being serviced. Let the passengers off first. Baltimore reaches 90,000. Very nice. Yeah, it's passengers and mail. So they're not bringing the clothing out. There's no clothing for export, which means we're not bringing the cloth in. So, let's see, what does this train got? Oh, this train's got cloth. Maybe it's just a timing issue. That could be it. It could just be a timing issue. I'm not ignoring you. I'm playing a game, dude. I know you're a whiny little kitten. Do some more conductors. Ooh. Nice, another town grew. Let's see. I like this one, because that's freight, and I'm doing a lot of freight. So let's grab the porters, because then we can grab the mechanical interlocking tower. Ow, you're biting me. Conductor and a security guard. Prevents bandits attacking and causes 5% increase in freight prices. I like that. Increases demeanor. Okay, that's cool. Purchase and purchase. And what we can do is go to our trains and let's take this off and try to fill these out a little bit. Baltimore to Washington. That's mostly passengers. Increase in freight prices, so let's go back, give this one the conductor. There we go. Assign him. Thomas Breeding to Baltimore. The ones that go back and forth with, like, trains like this one are the ones I kind of want to make sure we've got good people on.
Keep your friends close and your enemies close.
There we go. Like that. New York to Baltimore route? Yeah. Another train on the New York to Baltimore route would be good. Would definitely be good. Company's priced pretty well. Why don't we pop over here? Random breakdown. That's not good. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's not growing. The weaving factories is doing well. It's got corn. It doesn't have any grain. Maybe that's why. Maybe you need like more than one. Well, they got meat and they got a lot of stuff. Highest demand is wood and meat, it looks. Well, wood and food, basically. What else we got nearby? There's some grain over by Robert's estate. Toledo. Well, there's some farms over by Toledo. Here, why don't we... Well, we might be able... Well, that is one of the goals, right? Well, not right now. Right now the goal is just to get those cartloads of doodles into New York. But the New York line is broken down. So if we wanted to add a second train onto the New York line, where would be an efficient way of breaking it up? I mean, there's obviously a center point here at Thomas Breeding, so that wouldn't be too hard to work with. I'll bid on the John Bull. Don't really need it, but it'll just unlock other tech. Nope, Beatrice, it's mine. I have the money. Thank you.
Probably just another one of your little mistakes, but could it be that you just placed a bid?
Oh, you know what I could do? This could be effective. So to make sure the trains are constantly running between New York and Baltimore, run an entire another line instead of just a bypass there. Here, let's go to New York. Let's expand the station. I want to use this exterior one, which means rerouting this line. I think I can do that right now pretty easy, though. I think we just go like this. I think it's shift-click, and then delete, like that. And then I can just grab this and reroute it to a different section. To, like, the third one. There we go. Purchase that. There we go. That's fine. Unpause and make sure that works correctly. I think he just teleported. Yeah, no biggie. And then what we'll do is we'll grab this one, and you could get it to snap pretty easily. Usually, if you just kind of go in little sections like that. Yeah, see, you can get it to snap in. And then we're gonna go ahead and purchase that, and it looks really nice too. Because there's a lot of traffic going between these cities. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build these lines up like this. Snap it across there. And then what we'll do is they're just going to come together. Like right here as we go into the city. So they're barely ever going to have to interfere with each other. We're just going to need a couple signals over here like this. And then what we'll do is we'll pick up another train, add a locomotive, and set the line up from Baltimore to New York with automatic loading. And that should do it. Well, what is this? Waiting. Oh, you know what we have to do? I know what we have to do. I think it's... There's a way to do this. I just forgot how. Manage train. Set up rail line. Save and exit. Manage train. Oh, God. There is a way to do this. I just completely forgot how. Because right now they're both just set up to use the same line, the same track. Maybe I can alter it from the station. Oh man, I'm gonna have to figure this out. Bonus for a new industry in Louisville. Well, why don't we take a look at that real quick? They've got a meatpacking plant. What else is in the region? Cotton. There's a lot of cotton nearby. So let's invest in a weaving factory. And we'll deal with that later. We had the money to deal with it now. So, I know, I'm 100% positive there is a way to tell the train to work on a different track.
Oh dear.
Rename
There
the line.
seems to be a little problem with one of your locomotives.
Set up the rail line. Ooh, here we go. So Baltimore edit station. Use track 1. Okay. Okay, we're back, and I got it fixed. So now I've got both trains running along these parallel tracks, hauling tons of stuff. See, we got mostly just passengers. Lots and lots and lots of passengers. So, yeah, the problem... every once in a while, I've run into little issues with this game with the UI where clicks aren't doing what they're supposed to do and commands aren't working correctly. Like, I got stuck on the wrong line for a while, like the Thomas Breeding to Baltimore route. It got stuck on this train route, and it wouldn't let me select any other train for some reason. I don't know what was going on there, which is why I did a little edit while I was trying to figure that out. So, but now it's working. It's working now. Let's see here. Oh, I can get another train, or I think we should probably do some upgrades for power. More power is always good. Now, what should happen is they should both use this line here, so that one will come in and the other one will stop and wait. Oh, random breakdown, of course. Nice. Who's this? Connection bonus for white preserves. Does anybody want sugar over here? Is there anything I could make? I don't think sugar's really used for anything. What do we already have over here? I don't think we have a sawmill. Here, let's build a sawmill here. I don't know why that one doesn't work. Guess we'll use this one. There we go. But we're buying up industries. And as long as this guy's gonna pay me, let's set up a doodle over here. It'd be pretty easy to get this to work, right? I mean, the Roberts estate line's pretty underutilized right now, so we'll just whoop.
So you think that is a good idea?
Maybe you should mind your old business. Then we'll just pop those together. Give it a supply. Well, this guy's already got a supply tower, so we'll get another one in here. And it goes the other way, I think. It's supposed to go that way. Right, like that. And then we just need a whittle train on it. Get us a John Bull, I guess. Set up a line from there to there.
Unfortunately, one of your trains didn't make it.
He sabotaged me. Alright, so are we bringing clothes back to New York finally? No, we're still not bringing clothes back. It's mostly passengers. Do we have... There's got to be clothes to bring, right? That's the issue I'm having, is these trains aren't hauling what I need them to haul. Oh. But it was just a logging one. So there's one. Here's the other, right? No, that's the Thomas Breeding one. It's got to be this one. I don't want to be in signal mode. I want to be in grab my train mode. Oh, this guy's bringing some clothing. We could tell one of the trains to just grab clothing. I wonder if other places are exporting it. I know what the university does. I don't know what a museum does, though. Why don't we put a museum down here in Baltimore? It's a shame that it doesn't tell you what it does. You have to click over here and then increases satisfaction of citizens by 10%. Increase fulfillment. Okay. I guess that's fine. Makes everybody happier here in Baltimore. Still waiting on those clothes in New York. I could set up one of the trains to just do freight, I guess. It's just the thing is there's so many passengers that need to get moved that it's definitely becoming. Ooh, this is an express line now. So many passengers that need to get moved. I don't think we're dropping off very many like textiles is part of the issue. I should probably work on the industries that I purchased. Very profitable company, though. That's good. Like, there's a lot of cloth for export sitting here, and I think the lines are probably just working on mostly passengers because they're more profitable. I might have to set up some lines to only do freight. Buffalo to Pittsburgh, that's not an important one. Well, I shouldn't say that. Baltimore turns its back, reporter exposes grievances.
Don't make such a fuss. A bit of bad press.
Oh, he's bringing in the textiles. He's bringing them in. Let's see. I got the best, because this guy's company's bad. But why don't we go ahead and buy some of her company? Spend about like 40% of our money or so. Buy 10% of her company.
Crumbs of my success.
This should stay just between us, as it's, well, not entirely legal.
Reliability.
But we need to keep all of our options open. A saboteur has applied for a job with you. If you send him to one of your competitors, he will make trouble for them. This can also cause their stock price to fall.
Being serviced.
You don't have to deploy saboteurs to do better than your
Well, they are grabbing some clothing.
You could deal with them in a more classy and legal way. Take a look at which routes are more lucrative and will ensure you become the most important transporter there.
I'll hire all these people.
An exquisite investment opportunity that I'm not going to waste.
By the way, your competitor, Don Lorenzo, is a bit of a gang boss. You can imagine that he has good connections to bandits and saboteurs. So it's much easier for him to deploy such characters.
Paper mill? Yeah, I mean, I'm not using these industries yet, but I'm more than willing to pay for them. And I can use them eventually. I'm just distracted by other things at the moment. Probably shouldn't put the game on fast forward.
Congratulations. But there's probably a reason why no one else placed a bid.
Freight prices, freight. I don't know how much freight's going in between the two, but...
I hope you don't mind if I go into competition with your station.
Come on, budge your station over a bit.
Breeding, Nolan breeding,
There's
Nolan
enough
breeding.
space
New York
here
to
for the
Baltimore.
two of us.
Wilson's Farm. Receive a blackmail letter. If you don't immediately pay $50,000, one of your clay companies will be sabotaged. I mean, I'm not really doing much with that. Allen Lodging. Pittsburgh to Baltimore. So, yeah, why don't we go ahead and... No task, assign. Security guard. No task, assign. Same thing here. No task, assign. Oop, and no task, assign. There we go. And Buffalo to Pittsburgh. We could use a conductor here, definitely. Assign that one. That'll help the doodles a little.
You're doing
There we
some
go.
excellent work, and your company has greatly increased in value, just as I had hoped it would.
Nice. Okay.
Baltimore is growing and thriving. That is mainly thanks to the railroad that you built. Well done. You should have learned the most important aspects of your position by now. I'll let you get on with your responsibilities.
You can, I mean, most of these I've already seen, so.
I will check on your progress from time to
This
time.
train needs an upgrade, it's telling me. Oh, oh my god. Oh man, yeah, you really don't need to show... Jesus Christ, that really garbles up the interface, doesn't it? Oh my, yeah. In all of these I've already seen and read and dismissed before. Like, most of them are the same things from the tutorial chapter. Oh my.
One day the railroad will reach all the way to the West Coast. Every day, huge crowds of people set out to cross the entire country, and the trains will continue to get faster. Don't look at me like that. We can't stop progress.
What's clay used for? I mean,
There's another station here now.
do places have like an inbuilt need for clay? There's no demand anywhere for the clay, so I guess that really doesn't matter. But we do have the, well, let's see, what does Toledo got? Weave meat industry, so that, okay, so we could do some stuff over here. So we'll do a small doodle over here at my new meat doodle. And didn't we buy an industry in Louisville? I own a weaving factory down here. So we'd want to cart in the other stuff, the cotton. So we'll do a train station in Louisville as well. Boop.
You're expanding too fast for my liking.
How about you?
Would you please hold your horses?
No, my horses will not be held, and you cannot make me hold them. We're just gonna pop this guy in like that. Should be a good line. Easy. There we go. We'll just need a supply tower on it. And then we could get a train on it. And set up a line from here to there. Accept that. Okay, that'll be good. That'll be good. So I bought this. It's not use. It's not.
You really should pay more attention to the maintenance of your locomotive.
I really okay. I'm starting to have a couple gripes with the game. I really need those people to stop talking at me constantly every single time they do anything. Wait, you're refusing me? Wait, well, I mean, yeah, it's not connected yet because I mean, it's gonna go through you. Oh, yeah. You haven't connected a station in Louisville with your hometown yet. Well, yeah, I mean, you're the throughput there. You're kind of being a pain in the butt. All right, we'll work on that. A lot of... I see what they're doing. I see what they're doing. This guy, I could probably buy him out without too much bad condition. Isn't there a... Oh, I don't have a maintenance building in New York. I thought I did. I could have sworn I did. Well, accelerating train maintenance would be nice. So why don't we go ahead and grab that? Because I do have a lot of trains, so they are going to require a lot of maintenance. A spy. What does a spy do? Steals technology. Oh. Yeah, I'll hire a spy. On Beatrix. Yeah, she's the main competition. Inventor. Which gives you 110 points. I'll do that.
Come on, budge your station over a bit.
So, well, this only lasts for a couple weeks. Professor. A one-off. Okay, yeah. I'll just basically just buy up a bunch of research points. Parcel drops, I'll take it. Kind of try to tech up past my competitors here. So yeah, they're really this Toledo thing's kind of messing me up. Oh, damn it, she won. I was not paying attention. I was scratching my eye and I wasn't paying attention that she outbid me.
Industrial espionage? Obviously, you don't know what else to do.
Yeah, like seriously, every single time anything happens with multiple AIs on the map and they start talking at me, it's starting to get annoying. It's starting to get irritating more than anything else. So how much would this guy... He's not worth very much. Like, to merge with him is only $3 million. Just buy him out. So what we're going to need to do, unfortunately... Here, let's, what we're going to do is, in Pittsburgh, is increase this... Expand the station. So there's more lines here. That's good. And then what I think we'll do is probably run through here, just cross over with a little bridge, and lead this out to Louisville, I guess. Value reached $12 million. Nice. Because these two are not being used. So what we'll need to do is just cross over. And we'll fix that. Well, it's actually kind of nice how this sets up. I like it. I do like it. Yeah, that's fine. That it snaps in like that, and then you can find the problem spots and just be like, okay, we're just gonna need to pop this out just a little bit, or we could snap them together for a while, so they go past the same doodle there, and then like say, hey, we need you to just to like juke past. Kind of like this, just pop out and around. That's a really bad grade right there, though. So if we, so this is incline of 19 degrees. That's really bad there. What if we just go, instead of going over, what if we just go around near the base of the mountains? That is, I mean, I can afford the line. I don't mind paying for a very direct route. I'm okay with that. Just kind of go around the farm like that. Hey Toledo, can you not be a butthole now? Can you let me build my doodle in your thingy? In your town square? Yeah, thank you. Being an ass. Okay, so now we just... It's not actually a train operating the route. They're just like, yeah, we're good now. Before I forget, because I will, supply tower. Toledo is going to need a maintenance shed of its own. Nope, not that one. That one. That one. Then we'll need a train over here, add a locomotive. Purchase that. Set up the line because I own that. And there. Accept that. So I own the... Oh, I don't... No, I own the cattle pasture, so that'll be good. Nice and profitable. Nice and profitable. So, 300 ducats will get me a Dunham. 200 will get me a Jervis. Ooh, increased power. I like that, though. I like the power. So what is on the task list? We're still only on 18 loads of clothing to New York, and we haven't connected Baltimore to Toledo yet. Okay. We're working on it. I might be able to, well, you know, I spent a lot of money recently, and this line is not operated yet. So we're gonna need to do that. So... Alright, this one is going to need a supply tower. So we'll just plop that in the middle. It's going to need a train, add a locomotive. We're going to buy a nice one. And it's going to go between Louisville and Pittsburgh. It's going to be a nice one. Very good. Okay, that one's good. I don't know why... But the start of this song that's playing right now kind of sounds like the theme to, like, 2001: A Space Odyssey. Do, 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 do. What you could probably do is just go through Lewis Preserve here, snap onto this third one, and we snap to this other one along the way. Yeah, that's fine.
A big dream has become reality. Baltimore now has a direct connection to the Great Lakes. This will speed up the trade of goods and help bring more prosperity to the city.
Yeah, that'll be fine. And then it snaps in perfectly. That's good. And then we need a Toledo to Pittsburgh run. Gonna do a nice one of these too.
Did you know that I am speaking in Washington on behalf of some Indian tribes? They have granted me the title of Hiwa Nob, which means the benevolent.
There's a supply tower on the line already. Okay, that's fine. Alright, cool. Should be a nice little run here. Probably passengers. Yeah. Waiting for Oh, you know what? They're on the long... Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I? Wait, no, it should be... Sugar plantation near Washington. No one's really doing anything with sugar right now. So this one... It's the only line here, isn't it? No locomotive chosen. I want this one. No, not a new line. Manage line. Set up rail line. So... Are they using the wrong side? Are they using the right side? We're waiting... Aren't we? Waiting for Lewis Preserve, Pittsburgh. These guys interfere with each other. So maybe on Lewis Preserve, you need to be on a different line? Wait, no. You don't even stop at Lewis Preserve. That's this line right here. Oh, that guy's on that line? Wasn't he on the other one before? Because you should be blooping into... Yeah, that's not right. I thought I built on the other side. Maybe okay. Leave. So we need this train. Lewis Preserve to Pittsburgh. Alright, so now we set up rail line, and then edit station. You should be on that track. There, you should be on the other one. There we go. Maybe it swapped over because it was a shorter route or something like that.
Unfortunately, one of your trains didn't make it.
I hate that guy. I hate him. Oh, that's a fast train. Let's see what else. Ticket prices. I'm thinking just a number of passengers. Never see what the company has a station. We haven't done much over here yet. Lowers costs, reduces construction costs, increase transport. You know, let's go ahead and grab this one. Number of packages. Construction costs really aren't that big of a deal for me. Okay, so that's working right now. Nice lines. Random breakdown. Oh, it was your first go! Damn it. The first time he was doing anything. Alrighty, so... This guy's not really working at capacity here. Is it an export issue? We've got a lot of cloth to export. So if we did a Louisville to... I mean, how would we get Louisville to Baltimore? That's where the clothing factory is the thing. Who's blooping me? Damn, Discord.
With such delicate little things, I just can't say no.
I think we're doing pretty good here. The only thing is we're still not getting the close with. I think I just need to set up a line a little bit differently. But you know what we're gonna do here is this one's getting a little long, and at this length, I had a crash last time, so I think I'm going to end this episode here and go mute my Discord before we move on to the next one. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you've been enjoying, and I'll see you all next time.